Hello there and welcome to Disney's All-Star Music Resort. This is the hotel that celebrates all things music that the Imagineers could kind of like come up with and things without actually celebrating. It's really all types of music, but you know, kind of get the point. Anyway, come with me as we're going to go for a full tour around this Disney Value Resort and see if you should get booking or keep on looking. So, there's a big star. Not me. There's a big star right at the front to show that this is an all-stars resort. So all-star music. This is where you will get the bus. There is only one bus stop for this resort. There are 3 all-star resorts: all-star music, where we are currently at the moment, all-star movies, and all-star sports for those people who want to stay there for some reason. So this is where the buses will be. It is one bus per resort, so you're not sharing, if you're staying at music, you're not sharing the bus with people staying at movies or sports or whatever. So nice and easy to get onto the bus, or easier to get on the bus than if obviously they were sharing for the other ones. So only one bus stop, even though it's reasonably large resort, only one bus stop, which means you don't have to take a massive tour around the resort. This is a Disney Value Resort, which basically means there's a bit less frills than, you know, your budget resorts. I'll show you the swimming pool as well. Got scooters lined up for some reason, and that people to pick them up to rent. So let's go and have a look inside. And of course, the first thing we're going to come to is a shop, because you just spent all day spending money, better spend some more. We're actually here, so if you want to show off where you've been staying, you can do. So you can buy some t-shirts, snacks. It's basically almost the same stuff as you're going to get in every single hotel shop. Reception's over here. It's quite a small reception actually, isn't it? Because you know how big the resort is. I mean, a lot of people do mobile check-in. Don't recommend mobile check-in. I mean, there's a lot of stars as well, in case you wondered what their theme of it was. Don't recommend doing mobile check-in. Only reason because there are certain rooms that are better than others, and so by doing check-in at reception, it means you have an actual person doing the check-in, and you've got to go there to go and pick up your magic glasses and things like that. Anyway, this is Intermission, it's the food court. So at these resorts, it's a food court kind of area. So in here, there's shakes. A lot of the shakes are on the dining plan as well, so it's a snack credit. Pastries as well. That's the new filled croissant. Get food here now. You can mobile order. That's what I personally do, or you can just go and pick it up and get a tray, that kind of stuff. Some more snacks and drinks over here. Now, if you're on the dining plan and you've got quick service credits, because of course you have quick service credits, you can get your meal from over there. Or if you've got an adult dining credit to use, you can come over here to the bar. The bar is also outside as well. And you can get one of these cocktails and a meal on your dining plan. So I would probably go for the turkey sandwich with chips, onion crisps, and one of those cocktails there. If you have the dining plan that also includes the refillable mug, you can come and fill it all up here. So hot drinks, cold drinks, it's very handy. It's right next to the pool as well, so you can rush out, kids can refill, that kind of stuff. And this is the bar, so if you were going to have your use your snack credit or something, sorry, not snack credit, yeah, your dining credit to come and drink here. Now, a couple of reasons to stay at a value resort is one, it's a Disney resort, which means you get the same benefit that you would do if you were staying at deluxe or moderate hotels. You can get into the theme parks 30 minutes before everyone else. So that's all the day guests that are staying off-site, in villas, that kind of stuff. You can get in before them, and 30 minutes doesn't sound like a lot, but it really is a huge difference. It will save you a long, long time. When you book with us, you'll have your own personal Orlando guru, and they'll help you navigate which ride to do first. We have an AI tool as well, which has got millions of pieces of data fed into it. This is a swimming pool, by the way, in case you couldn't guess it. Swimming pool at the Valley Resorts are kind of a bit more kind of basic. There's no slides and things like that, but it's still nice and wet. Good place to cool down. We're in the Calypso section, in case you didn't know. So yeah, you have your own personal Orlando guru, and your Orlando guru is basically there from helping you to book, because the actual booking itself is only about 20% of all the plan that goes into a Disney World holiday. The rest of it kind of comes afterwards. Like, should you have dining plan? You're not going to have dining plan. If you've got the free dining plan, should you upgrade to a different dining plan? All this kind of stuff. Where to use your dining plan, what rides to go on, things like that. Plus, you also get Ride Alert. Ride Alert is really cool. It sends you a text message when the wait times drop or if a ride reopens. Really, really handy. Now, if you watch the other video that I've done about all of the All-Stars, resorts, it goes in, it shows you the inside of the rooms, things like that. I'm just going to show you down here. So in the Calypso section. So you can see that they are motel style rooms. So the doors are on the outside, and so is the window looking into it. So, you know, if you imagine, you know, if you're sitting here, you've got the noise from the pool, but you are right next to reception, so it's really easy to go and get a refill on your drink, for example, or to get to the theme parks. Now, what music does have that the other All-Stars don't is they have family suites. So normally it is 4 people maximum in a room with 1 bathroom, standard hotel room. But here at All-Stars, they have family suites. Now, people think you can only get these over at Art of Animation, and that's wrong. You can get them here, and they're really good value. They do sell out because they don't have a huge amount of them, okay? So they're basically, they sleep 6 people, and there's 2 bathrooms as well. So you're gonna get more space. Now, they are almost the same price as getting 2 rooms. The thing is, if you've got younger kids, okay, if you get 2 rooms, they are not interconnecting rooms, and Disney will never guarantee those rooms are even going to be in the same part of the hotel until check-in. So that means that you could be there and the kids are over there or further away. So by having this room, yeah, it's slightly cheaper than getting 2 rooms. Not quite as much space. You still got your 2 bathrooms. It does mean that some people can be sleeping on like pull-down sofa beds and things. But they're fine. They're fine. They're okay. They're good. Got a bit more privacy because there is like a bit of a extra space, and you've still got those 2 bathrooms, which is really handy in the morning to try and get everyone out. So this is my hot take: is if you need one of these family suites, don't go for Art of Animation. Stay here instead. The only reason you can stay at Art of Animation is because of the Skyliner, but it is a hefty amount more to stay at to stay there at Art of Animation, one of the suites, than it is to stay here in one of these. Now, you do need to book these early because they do go. So if you're looking to go 14 nights, 10 nights or something like that over a busy time of the year, and school holidays, etc., you need to have booked this sooner rather than later. And again, also, with the free dining offers on as well. Disney UK, which has the free dining offer, for example, it's never simple. Just over here, it's more of a chill out kind of pool over here. Yeah, for example, if in total the hotel's got 2,000 rooms, Disney UK do not have access to all 2,000 rooms. They have an allocation of some of those rooms. And then once those have gone, even if Disney US or another country has availability, you can't book them with the free dining offer because Disney UK have run out. So they have a small selection of those hotels. Okay. This is the Broadway section. Okay. So top hats, things like that. Very cool, actually, isn't it? not too in your face, nicely done actually. Fake road, it's not actually a real road. But people still walk on the pavement as if it is a real road, because why would a real road have picnic tables in it? There we go. And then over here, here's the country section. Country and western, do we still say country and western or just country music? I think it's just country music now. So I'm just kind of giving you a good kind of indication of what it's like to stay here. I'd say this is probably the quietest of all of them. Sports gets big groups, and movies is popular for families because it's got, you know, giant Woody and Buzz and things like that there and Dalmatians. So music kind of gets a bit missed out sometimes. If you don't really care about the theme, you just want to stay at a Disney hotel because of the extra benefits, theme park entry, that kind of stuff, free transport to get around the resort, then to be honest, just book whichever one's cheapest. But speak to your Orlando guru, speak to your Orlando guru, and they'll be able to help you decide which one is best to go for. I think they've got it. I don't think there's any help in them. And we go into the rock and roll section. Down here. So it's not too in your face, the theming here. Obviously it is themed, but it's not overly massive. I mean, there is a giant, I assume that's meant to be Louis Armstrong there. So you've got your early theme park entry, the rock and roll section, we're going to the jazz section. By staying here, you've got free transportation, take you around the resort. It's really easy. Obviously, when you book with us as well, you'll get the memory maker. Memory maker is all those digital Disney photos, and you also get water park entry as well. So having a really cool pool, which is what you're going to get at sort of deluxe hotels, might not necessarily be necessary because you might be spending more time at the water park instead. So there are elevators, lifts to take you up. So if you're on the third floor or something like that, what we call the second floor, you don't need to worry about trying to get up there with all your luggage. You do have a bell service if you want to use that. If you're coming here, for example, you've just been up to Universal and you're coming here down early in the morning, then what you can do is you can leave your luggage and then come pick it up later on, so which you can, all Disney hotels. And then just over there is sports, which we'll also do another video on as well. So maybe you'll come and watch my All-Star Sports video. So you can decide which one's for you. I said if it's down to like theming and things like that, choose whichever theme. If they're all the same price, then choose whichever theme's right for you. If you're a family of 5 or 6, or you're a family of 4 but the kids are a bit older and you want a bit more space, then I would go for music and go for one of those family suites. If not, just go for whichever one's cheapest. Sport is slightly closer to the parks. I mean, we're talking marginally, but that really doesn't make much difference whatsoever to you. So thanks for joining me on this tour around All Stars Music Resort. I hope you found that useful. Get in touch with us at orlandoinsider.co.uk. And if you want to find out the best times to visit Orlando, then the next video coming up is going to tell you the best times and also the worst times as well, because there are some really great times to visit and there are some absolutely terrible times when it is either too hot or too busy and you don't want to be coming during those. So thanks for watching. Bye.